Hi everyone, second video I wanted to record. So I started looking at different parallel timelines, right, from the point of now. And what I saw was really interesting because I got a feeling that I'm not worried about the financial future of my children. I'm not worried about the future altogether because the reality is changing quickly, very quickly. And I wrote about it to my friends who also do sessions, whom I know through doing investigations together on the channels you saw me on, and they all feel the same. They feel like they're being pushed right now to the point of coming to conclusions about the old problems, unsolved problems are boiling up to the surface, and they're pushing you to solve, to untie them, to finish them up, to come to a certain conclusion, right? And to put a stop to and put an end to the whole existing problem. That's the first thing. And the second thing, they all say that they either stop doing sessions for now because they want to accumulate their energy to be prepared for what is coming. And second, they're not worried about the financial future, even though they feel like that's a strong program of the matrix that they should be worried about it, but for some strange reason they're not. I wonder how you feel about it, because now a lot of people are telling me the same. Like, they feel very relaxed, they feel like taking each day very slowly. They don't feel like doing much. They're more in a reflective mode. And also there's this thing, we got this virus, actually kids picked it up from a playground, gave it to me, and whenever I was sleeping a lot, and I know a lot of people who went through the same thing last year, when all of a sudden they don't have appetite, they sleep a lot. I was sleeping a lot, and I saw my body being segmented into different segments. It's almost like, somebody cut it up in parts. And then each part was vibrating quickly, and, I was awake. It was like a meditative state, or a state I go in trance, in self-hypnosis. And I could see the patched reality that was separated from the physical reality. And it had different energies. It's kind of like going to space when you see swirls of energy of different color. So I saw patches of energy of different color in each little segment of my body. You would say, oh, it's chakras. No, it's not chakras. There were hundreds of them, different tiny segments of my body. And they were like, as they were spinning, they were vibrationally trying to pinpoint which patch of those different colored energy patches that were vibrating according to, right, matching in vibration. And they were like swirls of vibrational energies, and my energy body was separating into different segments, vibrating at a different speed, and vibrating into the patches of different colored patches in that upper kind of like reality, energy, space reality, right? Where physical body cannot exist, but energy body can fit in. And when I asked my soul what it was all about, it said that we are reconfiguring the energy bodies. We are literally changing them. And I was thinking that's probably why there's more desire in a lot of us to feel lighter. We eat smaller portions. We are trying to be more in nature, more active. I noticed even my children, they're hugging trees. They're more like touchy with nature, And before they weren't. They would hug the trees when I would remind them about it, but now they actually do it because they feel like it. They crave it, They're just a natural thing that they do because their soul dictates them what to do. And also I noticed that, like, my daughter, she's 13 now, but when she was 2.5, she told me that she was at a different level up above the sky, up above the clouds, as she said. It was a grassy layer of reality. It's just like a platform covered with grass. It was a big house. In this house there were a lot of kids, and also there was a big screen, and on the screen they saw all different women, their potential mothers, who would give birth to them would be their mothers, and she picked me. And all of a sudden she started telling me yesterday that she remembers it, because she hasn't talked about it for a long time, but all of a sudden all these things are coming to the surface. So we're like reconfiguring, reconnecting, changing the energy pattern of our energy bodies, and fitting in, connecting more to space, to our true self, where our true self resides. That's what I really feel, because space is part of us. Space is part of our, you can call it higher self or higher you or bigger you, it doesn't matter. That's all our creator beings, all the energies connected together. The space is a reflection, is part of us. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically one big spark of energy, and parts inside of the spark of energy there's little sparks, us. Together we make big spark, which some people call God. Separately, when we reincarnate, when we incarnate in different realities, or just basically we create avatars to play different computer games on different planets, if that's easier to understand, then all of a sudden we're little creator gods, right? But we're still one big God. I don't like this word God because it's like God dog, but that's basically the explanation what is going on right now. We're kind of going back to the idea, or to the memories of us being one big self. Everything is you, everything is me. Space is me, space is you. Each and every planet is part of you, and you're connected to everything through your mind, because it's one electrical grid, and each of us is a part of that grid. That grid is space, planets, universes, and all that what it exists, because it consists of the same energy as us. And since it's one energy, it's like one blanket of energy, and we're part of it. Therefore, we're all connected. Therefore, we can get information about each and every part of it anytime we want. We just have to remember how to do it. But to remember how to do it, we have to remember who we are, and how we're always protected, how we don't have to ask for protection. We don't even have to put any bubbles of protection around us, because once we're equipped with knowledge, how powerful we are and how protected we are by our own intense, very strong energy, then the power is in us only. Always remember that. And because when you keep believing in the putting protection on yourself, that means you still have fear of forgetting of putting that protection, and you need to get rid of that fear and start believing in yourself that you, as an internal being, as the being who has the knowledge, who acquired the knowledge in this life, you're always protected by your knowledge, by your energy, by your high vibration of that knowledge. Okay, next, see you later, next video.